All right, let's talk about something that hits pretty much all of us right in the wallet: prescription drugs. Today, we're going to do a deep dive and give you a super practical, step-by-step guide to make sure you never, ever overpay at the pharmacy again. Sound good? Let's get into it. And get this comes straight from the pharmacists themselves, the people on the front lines. It's a really powerful idea, isn't it? The very system we think is there to save us money might actually be costing us. It kind of peels back the curtain on this hidden world where using your insurance isn't always the smart play. So just how big can that price difference really be? Okay, so picture this. Your doctor writes you a script for a pretty common medication. You go to your regular pharmacy, hand over your insurance card, and they tell you the copay is $200. Ouch. But, most of us would just sigh and pay it, right? What else are you going to do? Well, that's only part of the story. Because that exact same medication, same strength, same number of pills, could cost you just $15 at another pharmacy. Yeah, 15. And I'm not talking about some shady online place. I'm talking about a pharmacy that might be literally right across the street. This isn't some rare mistake. This is how the system is designed to work. And it's the exact problem we're going to solve for you today. So how is that even possible? A swing from $200 to $15 seems completely insane, right? Well, to get it, we have to look behind the scenes and meet the hidden players who are actually pulling the strings on these prices. It's not who you'd think. It's not really the company that makes the drug, and it's not the pharmacy selling it to you. The real power belongs to a type of company most people have never even heard of. Let me introduce you to the Pharmacy Benefit Manager, or PBM. Now, these guys started out as simple claims processors, but they have grown into these incredibly powerful middlemen that basically run the prescription drug programs for almost everyone with health insurance. They're the puppet masters in this whole pricing game. So how do these guys have so much power? Well, for starters, the market is wild. Just 3 of them, the big 3, control something like 80% of all prescription claims in the US. That's a huge chunk of the market. They use that power to negotiate secret discounts, they call them rebates, from drug companies. And here's where it gets weird. This system can actually make them favor a really expensive drug over a cheaper one, because the bigger the price tag, the bigger their rebate. They also make money on something called spread pricing, which is just a fancy way of saying they charge your insurance company more than they pay the pharmacy, and then they just pocket the difference. Okay, so that's the bad news. The system is complicated and it often feels like it's rigged against you. But here's the good news. You have the power to sidestep a lot of this mess. And I'm going to show you how with a really simple strategy I call the 3-check method. This is your new savings toolkit. It's super simple. Every single time you get a new prescription, before you do anything else, you're going to run these 3 quick checks. First, find out what your insurance copay is. That's your starting point. Then, in a new tab, check the price on GoodRx. And finally, check the price on Mark Cuban's Cost Plus drugs. Whichever one is the lowest, that's the one you go with. Simple as that. So let's zoom in on those last 2 because they're your new best friends in this fight: GoodRx and Cost Plus drugs. Think of GoodRx as a digital coupon book for prescriptions. It searches for discounts you can use at over 70,000 local pharmacies. Cost Plus drugs, on the other hand, is an actual pharmacy. It's a mail-order service with a totally transparent, easy-to-understand pricing model. So when do you use which one? It really boils down to a few key things. GoodRx is amazing because you get access to that huge network of local pharmacies, meaning you can pick up your medicine today. Plus, it works for both generics and brand name drugs. Cost Plus drugs is mail order only, and they focus mostly on generics, but their list is growing all the time. Their superpower, though, is total transparency. They show you exactly what they paid for the drug, their flat markup, and the shipping cost. The only catch? You gotta wait for it to show up in the mail. Let's put some real numbers to this to see how powerful it is. We'll use lisinopril, a super common blood pressure medication. With a pretty typical insurance plan, a 90-day supply might have a copay of, say, $56.55. Okay, not terrible, but check this out. On Cost Plus drugs, that same 90-day supply is $13.60, and that includes shipping. And a GoodRx coupon at your local pharmacy, it could get the price down to around $6.40. That's a savings of nearly 90%. It's just incredible. So this brings us to the big decision you'll have to make each time. Is it better for you to grab your medicine locally with something like GoodRx, or to have it mailed to you from a place like Cost Plus drugs? Here's a really easy way to think about it. Go with local pickup using GoodRx if you need that medicine today, if you're sick right now. Also, choose it if you just prefer your local pharmacy, or if you're taking a brand name drug that Cost Plus doesn't offer yet. On the flip side, mail order from Cost Plus is an absolute game changer if it's a generic medication you take all the time for a long-term condition. You just have to be okay with waiting a week or two for it to arrive. It's perfect if you value that predictable, rock-bottom price every single month. Now, we're almost at the end, and I've saved one of the simplest but most powerful tips for last. I call this the pharmacist's secret script. It's a few simple words that can unlock savings right there at the pharmacy counter. This is the single biggest mental shift you have to make. Your insurance copay is not the price, it's just one possible price. Very often, the cash price, especially with a coupon or a pharmacy discount, is way cheaper. But here's the thing, you have to ask. This is it. This is the magic phrase. Memorize it, write it down, put it in the Notes app on your phone, whatever you have to do. The next time you drop off a prescription, just say these words. The key is to say it before they run your insurance. This simple question puts you back in control and makes sure you're getting the absolute best price they can offer. So there you have it. The secret's out. You now have the playbook, the tools, and the strategy to navigate this confusing system. The only question left is, which of your prescriptions are you going to check first? Go ahead and do it. You are going to be shocked by how much money is sitting on the table.